What is going on, everybody? At the end of a long weekend, which you can maybe tell from my raspy voice, we have our winners. compLexity, how you all doing?
We're doing good, you know. I mean, G2, we just won the first one as well, and I mean, we're all confident, we're all happy, and we just can't wait for the next event.
Yeah, you know, I want to get someone's opinion first. The GOAT. Tell us about your experience in the past, like, give us the rundown of the last match.
Honestly, don't remember much. I mean, I was just
the Terminator doesn't have a memory; he just kills.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of like white noise. Like I was just playing, and I didn't really worry about anything. Just playing in the present, and I didn't even know what the last map was when we went into Yemen. Yeah, I was like, guys, I don't even know what the last map is, but it doesn't matter. Let's just win this one. Yeah, and then we just kind of went from there and just took it map by map.
Yeah, something that I noticed was. I mean, if you lot don't know, they went down 2-0, and things were getting a bit quiet. Who stepped in? Mr. X, tell us how, like, your role played a part in the winning.
I mean, going down 2-0, kind of, I mean, especially with the crowd that was here, I mean, they're going crazy. It's just not fun. It's just something you don't want to do. So, I mean, you just take a breather, you reset everything, and you just grind it out a game at a time, And then I knew if we could get that first map, we would get the Yemen Hardpoint because we played them earlier in group play in Yemen Hardpoint. We knew how to kind of fix what we did wrong. And then once we got to that last search, there was no doubt in my mind we were going to take it.
Yeah. What I love with the irony, before the match, I can't remember who said it, was it Puckett or Fwiz? They said, oh yes, compLexity, one of the worst teams on Yemen Hardpoint. And obviously,
Fwiz.
Yeah, it was Fwiz. And so... and you just pulled it out completely. Like, were there any moments there that kind of like defined what you did in that match? Because like it was a brilliant match. It was quite level at points, but then you just ran away with it in the end.
Go ahead. All right. So the biggest thing is coming into this series, we'd only lost 4 maps all tournament, 2 of them being Yemen Hardpoint, and so we knew we definitely had some things to fix on there, and we weren't exactly ecstatic about playing there. But I knew we just had to get streaks on that map, and we had to play the rotation a little smarter than we were doing. And I think I got 2 sets of streaks, and I think somebody else got another set of streaks, and the opponents didn't get any. So I think that was honestly the game-changing factor in that Yemen Hardpoint.
And on Yemen, we knew we had better ARs than them. We just had to use them. And then we pulled out 3, and I think all 4 of us got streaks at one point.
Like, there was one point where you lot were, like, 2 of you were close to overlapping.
Yeah.
Like, all of you had streaks.
And I mean, that's what happens when you go from group play to the bracket. They got to beware of what we're going to do to counter their strategy. And we did, and we shut them down easily. Yeah,
I think everyone had some moments in like every single game, but TP, I saw some absolutely insane sub kills. Like, do you want to go over that quickly?
Basically, our rotation kills got a lot better. We played a lot more patient on the rotations, worked together, bait and switch a lot better, and made every kill count that much more.
Yeah. Like the changing point was the CTF. That was insane. You got 2 flags on the worst side, the bottom spawn. Like, who wants to take that? Tell us how you did that, because I would like to implement that into my game, even though we've only got 3 weeks of Black Ops 2 left.
I mean, I think we just wanted to come out strong, regardless of what side we're on, because they had the better side, and we couldn't really choose because we won the coin toss, and you had to pick the same side the whole time. And I mean, Ian made a lot of huge plays. All of us went off in the first half, and he just dominated the second half. But I mean, we all just made our big plays. Team got a bunch of good flag runs out, and we played as a team. We played well. Yeah,
it was brilliant. Yeah, going back to Crim6, Ian, your game on Slums was insane. Like, do you remember what your score was? I think it was 38 to 36 to.
I think it was like what?
38 and 16.
38 and 16.
Yeah, I mean, me and Tyler just worked really well on their flag, especially on top side. We basically picked apart like how they were setting up, and we just get 1 kill, and then once you get like 1 kill and another kill, it's so easy to get that those last 2 kills. So we just found out where they were, and sometimes we just pushed and it worked out. So. Yeah. Sometimes it's the random Call of Duty factor that you got to account for, and it was in our favor on that side.
Yeah. So I mean, going forwards, like I said, we've got 3 weeks of Ghosts left. You've got competition next week, am I right?
Yeah, we're going to Orlando tomorrow, actually. We're flying straight down. We're going to be there for a week.
It's a tough life, guys, traveling the world, earning money, playing games.
Yeah, we're going to Orlando tomorrow, and we're going to be there for a week, and then we got a week at home, and we fly to Paris. And then, we got Stripe from Paris. We're going to LA, and then a week after LA, we're going to Columbus for a Ghost tournament. And, I mean, we got a tough schedule, and I mean, I think we're going to take away every event.
I mean, I know some of you played in the Ghost reveal, or I can't remember which event Ghost thing it was. But what are your guys' thoughts on Ghost competitive? Because I know they're trying to change some things up. Like, does anyone want to take that in particular?
I really want to see how the game types work out. We see the new game types implemented like Search and Rescue, Blitz, we'll see how the rule set's going to
Is
set up.
Blitz also going? They're trying to push that one as well.
We're going to see.
Okay,
I'm not 100% sure. We're going to see what.
The interview's taken. So Ghosts, continue.
Anyways, we're really interested on how we're going to.
Oh my. Sorry guys. They told us we had to wait out here, so.
Ghost, game modes, go.
Anyways, we're going to see how we transition as a team over. I feel like we're going to pretty much do really well from me and Clay's experience from playing. You know, it feels a little bit like Modern Warfare 3, you know, Infinity Ward-esque type of games, as they always are. So I feel like we're all better at that type of game. So I feel like we're going to be dominant no matter what.
I had to go at it, on it at Eurogame, and I feel it played quite well. And I think it would translate well into competitive. However, I'm worried about like the game modes that they're trying to push out, like search and rescue. I don't know, Mr. X as the tactician of the team, or the coach at least. I'm sure everyone gives tactics, but what's your opinion on it?
I mean, search and rescue definitely has its pluses, but I don't know if you can run search and rescue and search and destroy as two of the 3 game modes. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Dom is in the game, if we see some domination, maybe keep search and destroy and then blitz, and those could be our 3 game modes. But there are a bunch of other game modes that they haven't really talked about, that we don't know what they are, how they play. So it'll be interesting to see within the first 2 weeks, because we have a tournament pretty much middle of November, how it'll play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to kind of be like Black Ops 2. We had no idea what Hardpoint was and how competitive it was going to be, and it turned out to be the best competitive game site. Quiz, bro.
And we have Quiz here as well, and Justine.
Yes.
See ya.
But so I mean, it's kind of going to be hit or miss. It's going to be hit or.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be hit or miss with game types. So I mean, you know, we can hope for the best and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're running out of space on the cast, so I'd like to leave it at that. All of these guys are awesome guys. They gave me like my original chance with G1, gave me awesome interviews and shout outs on Twitter. So thank you again, guys, and thank you for the opportunity. Any last shout outs or sponsors?
Shout out just compLexity and Sound Blaster and Scuff Gaming, who helped us win this event. That's really all I want to shout out for now. I mean, they're our favorite 2 of the group.
Sweet. Well, that's about it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.